All right, y'all. So we're on, this looks like Crystalline Fisher. So we have Sean. So we have Sean on Meta Knight and Jetstar, and then we have Atreus on Rick and the Warp Star. So I think this track is a pretty balanced track, all things considered. There's a couple of spots for the Jetstar to really shine, but the only thing is that it's kind of offset by the fact that there's a couple of really sharp turns that the Warp Star is definitely going to have a better time of dealing with. Just because of the faster charge and the better turn and all that. But I think it's really going to come down to, you know, how fast we can maneuver this, you know, these tight corners section, because, you know, the cart can only do so much. Is anybody watching this? I don't know. But oh, we got the drill. I really like this. This is pretty nice. I like what you did.
I really like the
Yeah, it's a nice one. A little festive. Yeah. So we have Atreus with a slight lead here. Yeah, see, this is going to be a section right here where the Jetstar is going to catch up. Yep. And Meta Knight too. Meta Knight has a pretty good glide, but it's, you have to be, as you saw, you have to be pretty close to your opponent to really overtake them. The flash is going to be really good here, just because of, especially on a track where there's a lot of tight turns, the flash is really going to help you, you know, regain that speed really, really quickly. And Sean has already used a special for the race, and if Atreus can get this special, then it's pretty much locked up, just because Rick's special is really good, and, you know, like most of the game, the characters kind of bounce off the walls pretty easily, and with Rick's special, it's not gonna, you know, it's not gonna have too much problem. The wheel is gonna help too. Sean's not too far behind, but he's gonna need a miracle here. And there's the Rick special. Most of it's gonna get used up on this grind rail here, but yeah, well, all of it got used on the grind rail. But if Atreus can get one of these drills, yep, yeah, this is where he's gonna make up a lot of, or, you know, extend his lead even further. Oh, Steel Ball might help. Steel Ball's pretty fast. Oh, the UFO! Oh my goodness, this became a game. We're pretty close to the end though, so I think Atreus should have this wrapped up. Yeah. Okay, Atreus will go up 1-0. Where's the score? Oh, there it is.
Warp Star.
Oh, stop player cam.
Rick.
Yep, back to the Rick and the Warp Star. It's a solid combo, so.
Susie. Jetstar.
Oh, this is a very hot and cold combo from Sean, because some tracks it is excellent on, and other tracks it is not very good on. So it's really going to come down to the track. This one's okay. There's a couple of spots, but if Atreus can build up a big enough of a lead, then it's not going to matter. And it's going to come down to as well how well Sean can traverse these corners. Because I mean, it is in the name of the track, but the end of the track is really going to be where the Jetstar shines. So, and the other thing too is Sean needs to be able to stay within striking distance of Atreus, with, you know, because there's a couple small ramps. There were a couple at the beginning that he missed, but if he can stay within striking distance, then the end section is going to be where Sean really brings it back. But it's already looking pretty good for Atreus. He's built up a pretty good lead. Oh, Sean getting hit by the ball there. That's not going to help. So another thing to note about Susie is that if she gets hit in the air, she gets knocked down. So yeah, this corner right here, this little S bend, that's where Atreus is really going to make up a lot of time, just because the Jetstar is not very good on those corners. So it's relatively close. Sean is within drafting distance, but here is where, yeah, if Sean gets hit by these geysers, yeah, this is going to be a big deal for Sean. He's just gonna go flying. The end is a little kind of iffy, yeah. So the end is a little tricky because sometimes you just kind of miss those guys at the end. But the ones that show up on that turn section those are pretty much guaranteed to hit. But Atreus not too far behind here. Actually, no, Atreus is still in the lead. Oh, I thought Sean passed him. So Sean using his special here. Atreus about to get his. Yep, that's a really good section for the Jet Star, but the Warp Star is gonna be able to catch up here. Oh, just gonna rip the special right away. Yeah, this is a good section to use it on too, just because there's the off-road and you just kind of get to say fuck you to that. And then there's the turn right there. Oh my goodness, that was a big time loss. But he gets propped up into the air, so that kind of saved him. Oh, if he can get the drill, no, just missed it. Yeah, the drill would have been really nice for this section. But Sean fell off. Oh, and that's going to be a huge time loss. I don't know if he's going to have enough. I think Atreus has built up a big enough of a lead where I don't think Sean's going to be able to catch up from this, not even from the end. Yeah, Atreus is already getting past this geyser section. Oh, and we're bumping into the wall. We can't skip that much. Because the game hates us. Okay, Sean's caught up a little bit, but he kind of had an awkward landing here, so Atreus should have this wrapped up. Yep. So Atreus is going to go up 2-0. All right, so be curious to see. Are you guys just going random? Yeah. Okay. So it's really going to come. That's right. Yeah. Oh, wait, go back. So if you click A on that question mark, it only picks random from the top tracks. You got to hit plus for it to pick random from all of the tracks, if that's what you want. But yeah. Yeah, the random option on the track selection is a little confusing. You have to hit plus for it to actually be random. Sean's going to go wheelie scooter, or no. I think Atreus is going wheelie scooter Rick. Oh no, Sean, it's Sean, okay. I assume the top one is player one, so I was wrong. But yeah, Sean, wheelie scooter Rick, this is a really good combo. It's kind of the same as Susie and the Jet Star, where it's really good on some tracks, but maybe not as good as on other tracks. But I think this combo is all the tracks that the Jet Star is bad on. This combo can pick up the slack just because the tight turns really help it. But yeah, it's a little bit of a learning curve because it turns unbelievably tight. So you kind of have to get used to it. But once you get used to it, it kind of plays the game for you almost. It is a really good combo. I really like this one on Mount Amber Falls just because it has like 2 or 3 S turns and it's really good on that. Yep, right there. That's where. Oh, Sean goes underneath. Gets a little boost. I didn't actually know that was there. So, shout outs to Sean for finding something. I gotta go. Bye.